Hi everybody, Max here. Yesterday was kind of a big day for the channel. We finally hit 100 subs. Woo! Thank you to everybody that's participated in this adventure. This began as a simple hobby to try to lose some weight and to keep me active and interested in something to do at home instead of just sitting on the computer opening Reddit and closing Reddit and opening Reddit and closing Reddit again. The first channel that I had went up in January of 2019, and it did end up getting shut down because of some copyright issues, and took a little break, put up another channel. Some of you followed me over to that channel, and I'm extremely grateful for that, and to everybody that subscribed after that, thank you just as much. This isn't necessarily a YouTuber type thing, but it is really a real heartfelt thanks to everybody that does subscribe and does watch and comments and everything, because it just kind of keeps everything going, and it keeps my interest in it, and it helps me to know that other people are enjoying this just as much as I am. So thank you to everybody. So back in January, I was trying to get ready actually to go to a Red Velvet concert that was in February, and I had been playing Beat Saber a little while before that to try to hone my skills a bit, because when I started I was just barely getting through normal levels and hard levels, and kept working my way up, and when I was finally able to get some 100% on some expert levels, I decided it was time to go forward and actually start recording. So probably started playing back in November of 2018, played for a couple of months and tried to just really hone some skills together. But I ended up losing a bunch of weight, and by the summer of 2019, I had lost about 50 pounds doing the Beat Saber thing, and I got to walk around telling people, oh yeah, you know what my secret is? Video games. Video games is my secret. So I was really happy in that respect, but like I said, it was just, this has always been just kind of a hobby, and so I really tried to stick to it as much as possible. Some of you may have noticed that since Christmas I had a gap. I had like a 3-4 month gap that I didn't do anything, and I appreciate that people stuck around even though I wasn't active as much. Came down with the flu at the end of the year, and it really hit me pretty hard. I was out for a couple of weeks of work and everything with that. Had to go to the hospital. They had to do all the fluids, all that kind of stuff. And after that, I lost that drive for a while. And I really put my energy into trying to recover financially at work and to excel at my job, so that perhaps I could, maybe make some extra money there and get some more notoriety around the office and further my career. It did work. I did end up getting a lot more work. I did end up getting some more responsibility around the office, and then Corona happened, and I did continue to work for about a month through the Corona stuff, but in the end, for my own safety, I did end up getting a leave of absence from my boss so that I could be safe at home. And I talk about the health thing and how the flu hit hard, and that's because when I was born with a terminal illness, and by all accounts should not be alive today. The doctors gave me till age 3, and then till age 5, and then every moment after that was simply a miracle. I've been on medication my entire life. If I stop taking the medications, everything will go to pot again, and it will be a bad time, and I won't be here to make videos for you. So, I hope that in some way that also will inspire people to that struggle with their own health issues or disabilities or anything, that there are still possibilities, and to not give up. I know through a lot of my teen years, I felt like giving up several times, and it would be all too easy, because all it would take was not taking my medicine and just letting my body kind of degrade as it would naturally without those medications. But don't ever give up. There's way too much down the road that's good stuff, and that happiness that you don't feel right away definitely shines through in other ways. There's people around, there's things to do, there's video games to play. So, excuse me. Obviously, this isn't a professional video. I don't really do vlogging. I barely did the video game capturing and stuff, so please excuse me for any of my unprofessionalism during this. But I just wanted to, kind of give my thanks and give a little of my backstory to why I'm doing this in the first place. I hope to continue to keep doing it. Yesterday, as I hit 100 subs, I also got a copyright strike provided to me graciously by Nintendo. Thank you. Not sponsoring this video. And those always hurt a little bit, even when you're not trying to establish a channel for monetization or anything. It's just one of those things where it's like, hey, I'm having fun, and why are you coming down on me so hard? But they're well within their rights, and that's just what's going to happen. I also received my Chuckle Cat from a friend and watcher of the channel. Comments all the time. I hesitate to say the name in case I make anybody feel a certain way or whatever, but that was my first gift that I ever received for doing this, and for being me, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate all the subs and all the comments along the way. There's been a couple people that have commented on almost all my videos, even on the old channel, and those people really keep me going, and so I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, and I hope to keep doing this for as long as I can, for the foreseeable future. I would like to thank all the mappers, especially. I'm somebody that doesn't have a whole lot to their name. The things you see around me are all provided by friends and family over the years, and except for the blocks over here. Those I had to get for myself. But I hope you enjoy them as much as I do, because I love them. But yeah, I haven't been able to commission any maps. Some people have been gracious enough along the way to provide some maps that I've requested, only after they've asked first if they could make something for me, and I was happy to accept that. But I realize that there's a lot of other people out there that are providing money for commissions, and thank you to those people as well. To me, it's sort of a crowd-funded adventure, and unfortunately, I'm off to the side as far as the money is concerned. But thank you for all the hard work for the mappers over the past year and a half, and before that. I mean, since the game has come out, honestly. But I think Beat Saber and the community, especially, are just wonderful things in this world. The community has always been very welcoming, and even people that have had criticisms, I've been able to take those and only improve the channel because of it. And just a shout out to the community for sure, just to everybody in general. But before this goes on way too long, because it probably already has gone on way too long, I'd just like to say sincerely, again, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all the support. It does keep me going. It's about having fun. It's about making some new friends. It's about playing a game that we all share an interest in. And I, you know, if this video was something that you enjoyed, just me sitting here talking for a little bit, I'd be happy to do that here and there in the future too, if there's important events or you know, things regarding the channel. And if you don't like it, tell me that too, because I'm just sitting here kind of rambling, and I'm only feel that I'm comfortable enough talking because along with the health issues that I endure, I've also taken the opportunity to spend a lot of time doing advocacy work ever since I was a small child. So I've had the opportunity to go to my state's capital in Albany. I'm in New York. I'm in Western New York up by the lake, so that's why some of you may see me post and it's 3 in the morning, like some of my friends in the UK or across the world. But you know, those opportunities to speak to young people, school classes would come in, and I'd be able to talk to them, and I've always really enjoyed being able to spread information and give people that sort of that heads up about what's truly the issues out there, especially regarding some of the health issues that I face and can speak to directly. So I'm semi-comfortable talking to everybody here today, but I'm also semi-uncomfortable talking to everybody today. So with that, I will simply say thank you once again, and I appreciate all the support. I hope you are having some fun and enjoying the videos a bit. And one last thing before I go, the inspiration for the dancing comes from my parents raising me as hippies, and and along with that, I went to a lot of live shows with them, and family members are active in music, and I was always sort of forced to dance as a kid, and was told that one day I would understand how important that being able to express yourself in that way was, because I would always fight it as a kid. So by all means, express yourself whenever you can, however you can, as long as it's safe for those around you and yourself, of course. But be who you are, for sure. It's something that I struggle with even today. It's certainly outside of my comfort zone sometimes to sort of, you know, affectionately display my my plushes and stuff like that, but it's what brings me happiness at the end of the day. And I hope that you have something that brings you happiness, and if you do, please just enjoy it and go for it and share it. And everyone that is who they are makes this world just that much more of a vibrant place. And boy, we all know that we need some happiness and some love in this world today. So thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you listening to me, and take care out there. Bye.